Good morning, shalom, and good morning to all of our current listeners and viewers again, and to everyone that will catch us on the replays. Again, thank you, Dr. Tachi, for joining on the Clubhouse side. I am Beverly Campbell. I'm so fascinated around words. I created this space for like minded people to share words. They've created to inspire, make people think, laugh, and enjoy. Adjust your fascinators, grab your tea, and enjoy. I'm an activist author and catalyst for self advocacy. I currently have an ebook available at my website, ebonyroyalapparel.bigcartel.com, and that's titled Resist, Rescue, Rest, Life Support for the Soul. It's a tiny guide to big freedom and guilt-free rejuvenation. Ebony Royal Apparel's link will be posted periodically during this broadcast for your convenience. And actually, the website is down today. So if you could like, share, and subscribe on the YouTube channel, BCampbellHer on YouTube. And today on Parties by Bev, I have the honor and pleasure of sharing this moment with Dr. Felicia Clark. Dr. Clark, are you with us?
I am. How you doing, Beverly?
Wonderful. Thank you. Good morning for joining. Have you been able? I don't see you on the Clubhouse side. Are you using your phone or a laptop this morning?
So I'm on StreamYard in my laptop, and I'm trying to get Clubhouse on my phone.
Okay, so I tagged you on the Clubhouse side. So
Oh,
just go to the Parties by Bev room, and I'll bring you up on the stage on the Clubhouse side. So
did you text me?
is it Felicia or
Yeah,
Felicia?
Felicia. Girl,
Felicia.
I'm
Great,
I'm technologically challenged with all these apps.
great.
So
No
okay.
problem. So Dr. Felicia Clark helps women with body shame, combining her long modeling career with her love for data and mathematics. Dr. Clark is a frequent media guest on the socioeconomics of body shame culture. She coaches women, authors books and articles, is a TEDx speaker, and directs the Miss American Goddess pageant, all to help women get in touch with their inner goddess. Sign up for her email list at drfeliciaclark.com. And welcome. Good morning. Shalom. Dr. Felicia Clark, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for asking. And I'm glad and appreciate you for joining
Yeah, thank you for
today.
having me.
Yes. Okay. So, what was the catalyst that birthed the breaking up with body shame movement?
Well, as a model, I had, I guess, they say blessings and curses go together, but I had a long career, and over the years, I just saw beauty standards getting more and more and more ridiculous. Um, Historically, like when you train as a model, you learn classic beauty. And so then they started making beauty standards that no natural woman would have. It's just it's not physically possible to look the way that they decided all women should look, and they create this whole culture of body shame if you don't look like that, and it was just more and more harmful, and women were dying getting plastic surgery. And then they tried to make me get plastic surgery, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. So I got dropped from my contract thinking my career was over. But right away, I got picked up by other outlets that didn't want their models having a lot of unnatural plastic surgery either. There was just industry pressure to do that. So even now, women feel like their bodies should look very different and unnatural. And that's not the case. about 90% of women experience some kind of body shame because of all of this programming. And it's really just political and social and financial attack on women.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. And we'll dig deeper a little later in the conversation. But how did you personally get to the place where you are able to share your pretty with audacity?
Oh, um, I don't know. I feel like, well, I thank you for for the compliment, but I feel like whether or not other people find you pretty, you get to have a life, and you are the woman you are, and you get to experience that. And so that's what I wanted for my life. I wanted a good quality of life. I'm a heavier woman than average, and I got a lot of messages that you can't have this, you can't have that because of your weight. And I'm like, I'm going to have it all. I'm going to have a good life. And I can only work with what I have.
Amazing, amazing. I like that. I have a Facebook group called Bees, Beautiful, Encouraged, Elevated, Empowered Sisters, and share something using each or one of those words about yourself or life that inspires.
So like bees and pick. So so it's beautiful. I think that life is beautiful. Nature's beautiful. We're beautiful as women. Society has a beauty to it, even when doesn't appear to be the case. Um, I think you just have to find it and choose it, really, and you'll always find it.
Okay, I love that. And believing you are special.
Yeah,
I love that. So, share what you want. We're just going to take a deeper dive into breaking up with body shame and
yeah,
share what you want the world to know about breaking up with body shame. And however you want to do that, we can, you can go ahead, and do that.
yeah.
And I'll come back with questions.
Okay. Well, body shame has women using products that destroy our womb and destroy our body. Body shame has women spending money we don't have on beauty products. How you doing, Dr. Tashi? And body shame has women poisoning ourselves, risking our lives to meet these extreme beauty standards. And but more importantly, it keeps us non-orgasmic. And there's a lot of research that shows orgasmic women are peaceful women. And much of the war on women's bodies with these extreme beauty standards is why we have war in society. And if you meet all of these beauty standards and use your energy to look this extreme unnatural, um, you won't be orgasmic. It blocks the pathways for you being orgasmic. And so then you will be less peaceful.
So, being in tune with yourself is a way to also be in tune with peace and enjoy more peace being in
Yes.
with your body.
Yes. 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 Hmm.
Okay. And did you have another point you want to share?
You know, this kind of goes deep, but I think it's important to really look at it, you know. So we know the United States has a Department of War, right? But one of our founders, Benjamin Rush, Dr. Benjamin Rush, he proposed the Department of Peace, and we never got it. But if you read his proposal, I'm of the belief that women should relate to our bodies, as Benjamin Rush wrote, as the Department of Peace. And then certain things that they would ask you to do extreme to your body, you wouldn't do that. It doesn't go together. And Benjamin Rush had a very profound idea that peace has to balance the war. And we never got that. So we have war, 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 including war on the woman's body.
Okay, thank you for that. I believe you had 3 points you wanted to share, correct?
Well, let's just go with, I'll flow with it. Let's
Okay,
just,
so you touched on groom with life-giving practices.
yes.
Okay, so did you touch on create a great sleeping environment?
So you know what? Anything you do every day, like sleep, bathe, all those things, you really want to make that a good experience. And then you will like your body, because a woman's body is a pleasure center. Um, I could go on about that, but basically, we should be in a state of pleasure. We are the only species, human female, we are the only species that has an organ specifically dedicated to pleasure, which is our clitoris. Other species don't have that. So there's a lot of biology that says we should always be in a state of pleasure. And so, because we sleep every day, your sheets should feel good on your skin. Your bed should feel comfortable. And it doesn't have to be big and elaborate. Doesn't, that's not, you can have a big elaborate room that's not comfortable, right? But just um, quality, comfortable sheets, blankets, so that you feel good going to sleep. Your pajamas, all of that should be a pleasurable sensation.
Okay, and then outside of the clitoris, we know that we receive being spiritually alert, aware, and tuned also brings pleasure because it also gives you the mental ability to be able to cope. But when it comes to breaking up with body shame,
Hmm.
learning the classic beauty and knowing your beauty assets to gain unshakable confidence. Can you speak a
Yeah,
little more on that?
sure. So do you mind if I use you as an example?
Certainly.
Okay. So can you have like perfect eye spacing? Most people don't. So basically what that means is like you take the width of your eyes, and then in between your eyes is that same length. Most people don't have that, but you have that. So that is a captivating feature. It just is. It's time honored. You'll see like different eras, there's different beauty standards in different eras throughout history, right? But classic beauty features are stand the test of time. So when you have certain mathematical proportions, it's beautiful to a significant portion of our population. And then what we do is put on all this makeup and change it, right? I don't have that ideal spacing, but I've learned to wear makeup to make it seem like I do, right? But if you already have it, you don't need to do that. There's other classic, like a leg uh, length to height ratio. If you have those legs, play that up. You don't need to do other things. It is very captivating to a very large proportion of our male population, and whoever doesn't like it, that's just not your people. But like a lot will like it, and it's just work with what you have. So when I have a class called the Goddess Makeover, where I teach women these classic beauty features, and you only need to put 3 in play. And I mean, it's things like skin. So even like showing your skin, but not the same as half naked, but just like if you showed your shoulders or made your skin look like it could be caressed, that is very captivating. So there's all kinds of very simple classic beauty standards that are captivating, that you don't need surgery for, that you don't need to poison yourself for. It's just we never learned them. In modeling, I had to train to learn them. And then over the years, when I started to see like they're making you change classic beauty with plastic surgery, that doesn't make sense. And it's not biologically attractive. It's just those off proportions. It looks like a deformity. It registers in the mind as a deformity, which registers as non-optimal health. And I don't get it how they're able to sell that, but they do.
I like that. I like that. I'm trying to add you on uh, the Clubhouse side. So, are you on
Yeah.
Clubhouse at the moment?
So I have I'm not Beverly. I'm sorry. I downloaded the app right here, but you said that you
So, did you delete yourself from your Clubhouse app just so I'm not?
no, I
Okay.
just haven't
Okay.
used it much.
So, go to the
Sorry.
breaking up with, go to the Parties by Bev room so I can bring you up on the
Okay, that's what I'm trying to do.
Parties,
I'm kind of pathetic.
ParTeas by Bev.
Okay, I gotta put the code in.
And then also, you mentioned, so signing up to the with the newsletter will give everyone the information that they need concerning getting the makeover, or should they just go ahead and go? You want them to go to both drfeliciaclark.com, and is
Yeah.
that where they can sign up for the newsletter?
Um, they can sign up for my emails, and I send out emails on different ways that we experience or are taught body shame that we might not even realize. And what I'm doing now is goddess expressions. For many years, I've been a media personality speaking on body shame issues, and I would like to train other women to do that so they can have their own media platform and uh, pass the torch. They can speak on whatever body shame issue that they would like, and hopefully, you know, write a book and just have their own platform. Am
Okay.
I in, Beverly? Because I see your room. I
You're in, but you just
okay,
need to go
yay.
ahead and come up.
Okay, join as speaker.
Wonderful. Okay.
Am I
And just
having
so if you could
interference?
move your device just a little bit back from your computer, then we
Okay,
can,
that's what I just did.
yeah, we'll continue.
Okay. And this is off topic, but I am loving that pink bow. Like you got you matching and everything. All right. With
Yeah,
your
we
pink room environment. That's pretty.
trying to do the fascinators with the T. I wanted to send you one, but I didn't get your address, so you didn't get
Aw.
it. And then so as you know, the bees group that I created, the beautiful, encouraged, elevated, empowered sisters, the reason why I created that group was because how women were always being called the B word. And so that was
Hmm.
my play on the B word. And so I see that you have a play um, with BS, body shame as well, believing you are special.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little about that?
So body shame initials are BS. Excuse me. Just getting over sickness. Um so we were playing with that word. Of course, the normal BS word, body shame, is BS. And it's many things. It's what it's shaming us into buying stuff. It's there's a lot of BS words that go with the whole body shame. But yes, you have to believe in yourself and believe you're special as well, and just transmute that BS into something that works for you. Yes.
Okay,
And I
so
love your group, Beverly. I love that you always have positive messages when I have a bad day, which I've been having a lot recently. I just love that everything in your group is just so positive. I appreciate that.
thank you, and I thank you for being a part of it. I thank you for the relationship just of meeting you, because
Yeah,
of
I have the
another
pleasure.
amazing group that we began in. And
Yeah.
so just, I appreciate you for who you are and what you do and the expertise that you bring to me as well as other people. So it goes both ways. And I'm also,
Well, thank you,
what's
Beverly.
your Twitter? What's your Twitter?
So
Okay.
focus on feminine. And I know it doesn't match because I did Twitter way before I did these other platforms. So people keep telling me I should have the same moniker on all the platforms, but I don't.
Yes, and I've seen some of the photos with the photo shoots, ladies. I just haven't gotten around to doing my own, but it looks like you'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And let me just, I'm gonna add this over here on the Twitter side. Is there anything else that you want to share with the listening audience? Thank you, everybody that joined us today, that joined us on the Clubhouse side, those that'll listen to the replay on Clubhouse, as well as watch the replays on the YouTube side. I really appreciate you joining Dr. Clark and I today. And if you have any questions, you can go to her website, and let me go ahead and put that back up on this side, drfeliciaclark.com. And you mind just spelling that out for them, please?
Sure. So DrFeliciaclark.com. And there's a button you can hit and sign up for my emails, and you'll get more information. And if you're interested in goddess expressions where you see yourself promoting a body image platform in the media, send me a note because I'd like to train a group within the next couple months. And, we can guarantee media. I've been doing that for a long time. We want to do like the photos that you talked about, the goddess makeover. So like a before and then an after. And yeah, it'll be a good project for women that want to do that. It's going to take a lot of commitment on your part to build your own platform, but I'd like to have more women out there that go on record as being tired of all this foolishness. I'm so sick of all the harmful plastic surgery that they're promoting to women, and then women get the plastic surgery at an extreme financial loss, and then their bodies get infected, all kind of foolishness. And it's just, I don't even understand how it passes the medical standard to do no harm. It seems like a violation of the Hippocratic oath to take a perfectly healthy woman and mutilate her body in the name of fashion. And I'm tired of it. And I hope there are other women that are tired of it too.
Yeah, I believe anybody that would listen to the replay, anyone listening, um, you're going to bring up issues that will have people contacting you. And do you also have, is it like a support group as well? Any type of counseling that would go with that for people that have been wounded more on the emotional side because of the stigma?
Yeah, so we have 6 classes, and so then the ladies that do the platform take all 6 classes. But you don't have to take them all. You might just be interested in one. Like a lot of ladies just want to do the goddess makeover and learn classic beauty, and that's fine. I have a journal. I like my body that goes through a 7-step process of how you claim your body and uh, thank your body for what it does for you. And some ladies just want to do that, and so that's fine. So yeah, I have different approaches, because like if 90% of women feel some kind of body shame, it's going to be for different reasons, and so the way out will be different depending on, you know, on how you live as a woman and what, you know, what's important to you. So yeah, we have different programs and different approaches.
Amazing. I thank you for being with me here today. And is there anything else that you would like to add for the listeners and the viewers today?
Well, you know, Beverly, I just really thank you for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to spread the word. I appreciate that get that I'll be exposed to more positive women. That's what I'm looking for. A lot of times women have asked, like, do you think I could be a goddess? And you know, they ask for my evaluation. You as a woman, you decide if you're a goddess. It's not my decision. You choose that to step into your womanhood. And if that's you, you know, definitely check me out at drfeliciaclark.com. I'd love to work with you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Clark, for joining. It's been really wonderful having you on today. And just, I'm so excited around words. I would love for you to join me for your next book discussion, Sip of
Okay,
Tea,
yeah.
discussing of books, eats, and film. If anybody want to reach me at Parties by Bev, that's partiesbybev@gmail.com. I've got your bag, catering to your cup of tea. Remember the tea kettle, it is always up to its neck in hot water. Oh my God. Yet it still sings. Author unknown. I am BCampbellHer. Beverly Campbell signing off, but never out. Thank you, Dr. Clark, for joining me. Everybody have an amazing, amazing day.
All right, thank you.